I think that it's just such an exciting thing that people are going to be able to go into space, and it's so nice that they've chosen a teacher.
Mrs. Hoop's students are doing their best to get her on shuttle. They've made posters for the hall and have written over 100 letters to President Reagan telling him of Mrs. Hoop's qualifications. Ohio high schools are doing a better job getting high school students
with a satellite. They grabbed one yesterday and brought it on board. Tomorrow, Joe Allen will grab the Westar satellite as the shuttle flies by, and he'll put it in the cargo bay. That's the plan, anyway. All of this is saving insurance companies a lot of money. They had to pay millions when the satellites went into the wrong orbits. A couple of lucky school teachers are soon going to be leaving their classrooms behind and climbing aboard the shuttle. Next month, NASA will start taking applications for its Teachers in Space program. Today, 5:30's Jim Hooley talked to a teacher who will be one of the first to sign up.
But we have to kind of pretend.
Ruth Hoops teaches 6th grade science at Memorial Junior High in Brunswick.
Is there anyone that knows the names of the astronauts that are up there now?
Now this 17-year classroom veteran is hoping to fly sky high aboard the shuttle as one of the first teachers in space.
Wouldn't you be a little nervous up there? It's not as comfortable as in the classroom.
Not at all. Not at all. I'd love it. I'd love it.
Ruth's students would love it too, and they're doing their best to help send Mrs. Hoops aloft. They've made posters that already decorate Memorial's halls and have written over 100 letters to President Reagan to tell him of Mrs. Hoops' hopes.
I just mainly asked them to think over about her going, because I thought that she was a good teacher to go into space.
NASA announced its Teacher in Space program just last week, and already the Lewis Research Center says it has been swamped with inquiries from curious Cleveland area teachers who, like Mrs. Hoops, would like to be a part of history. NASA hopes to put the first teachers on board this shuttle in early 1986, which gives Mrs. Hoops a couple of years to get ready. But once she's up in space, do you think she'll ever come back to Brunswick?
Well, that wouldn't particularly matter either. I think they could find another teacher. I'd love it.
Jim Hooley, Channel 3 News.
in classroom.